start with that. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm just going to do a couple of kind and considerate setup things for those that are scrolling. Uh, mm. Feels awkward to say, but okay. So, I'm going to start off with some topics because there will be people that view this afterwards. So, I want them to have something at the beginning of this to enjoy, to maybe talk about, think about. So, just a moment. So, um, yeah, I was thinking of a couple of my new subscribers and hoping that I see them. I don't know why the screen is really dim. I guess the sun went back. Um, but I just thought to check messages as I started rolling here, just uh, on something else. And when I went there to that tab, there was something else I opened a few days ago, and I think it might be worth mentioning as well. Um, Essentially, it was that people don't pretend to be depressed, they pretend to be okay. And I think that's very powerful, deep, and mostly true. I would say, though, that, I mean, this is not saying, ignore your other feelings. This is not saying um, that they don't matter. But as far as, like, if you're depressed, um, but I do think it's important um, to remember um, what is going well, what we are still enjoying in life and about life. And I've said it before, this is a channel that two of us use in this house, and this kind of dogs, and that's kind of three, I guess. But and so if it's after the fact, you know, I wouldn't want G to see certain topics. One, because he might worry that it might trigger me, because I do deal with triggers sometimes, and but I that's the thing, as I deal with them, as I or to the best of my ability, I do. Sometimes that is avoidance. Other times it's trying to look at it deeper and see what we can kind of how we can kind of improve our thinking or change our thinking about that kind of stuff. But I've also had experiences kind of connected to that strong word, which I guess sometimes struggle even more than other times to say. But if somebody is going through something and they need to reach out and they need support, we do want to be there for that. We do want to be there and do our best to give that for folks. So we have had one of you here for a couple minutes. This hasn't been even 5 minutes yet. So it felt like, if for some reason it felt like 5 minutes, but it isn't. And we have somebody else that just tuned in. And if you are scrolling and haven't seen the title, I also put it at the side here. And yeah, so it's but I think that's all there is to I mean, it is. It's a big topic and it's a very relatable topic, depression. But we can talk about anything. We can talk about fun stuff. We can talk about serious stuff. Um, I haven't been up super long, but I have had some coffee, and I'd be happy to maybe do some music. I saw somebody that I follow, Julie and Jerry, if you're watching this, I'm thinking of you at this moment. Um, and I shouldn't have to say it for you to say hi, but I know that last time you saw that one after it was posted, and that's cool because it got a comment after. A lot of them happen live, and then regardless of whether I set for it to show that afterwards, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Don't forget to like, by the way, and hopefully you will decide to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And there was two, and then there was somebody listening really intently. I mean, 2 minutes is not a long time, but it's better than a few seconds. Like some people just come in, but you know what? ADHD is real. Being distracted by devices and impulsive in that way is real. Um, Phones dying is, you know, just as you click into a thing and you don't realize, or it's not charging, or it's charging, whatever it is, it happens. Um, so, unless I came back, so that's cool. Anyway, yeah. But certain people, I think, that are familiar with me, they whether it's much in my videos or on theirs, or you know, they'd say something. They'd say something if they were watching. I mean, yeah, sometimes we maybe have days where we feel less social. This is true. And, but I'm happy to just hear from you even a little bit on those days, you know. And yeah. And honestly, sometimes what's bringing those feelings is things that would be helpful to talk about, no matter who you are, you know. And as far as the ones that are familiar with me and why I feel like they would say something, it's because and the viewer looks like they left. But I mean, and it feels a little, chapstick if you're curious, chapstick if you're not. It does feel a little bit funny to be saying it, but since I've started to, I kind of want to finish what I was about to say, but I'd kind of like to wait till there was somebody here. But again, people will see it afterwards too. So I mean, and I'm not that far into this video yet, and I do realize that it might sound a certain way, but like I don't want to say egotistical, but no, it's a very true point that any of us could totally say, or I would hope most everybody could, because most people are deserving of such thing. Basically, why do the people? But I'm curious if I'm getting a first timer. I mean, sometimes first timers, they aren't shy anyway, but people that are familiar with me know that it's enjoyable conversations and that I'm cool. That's all I'm saying. They'd say it too. And I know that they bring about good conversation and they're cool. And there was somebody there. It looks like you've left. If it wasn't because your phone died, you're not cool. Just kidding. But I know I have a gazillion things I want to look at that I have open, and every day, he was like, "Oh, you like these kind of things? I'll show you more." Plus things that you may not have thought of, and it's like every day there's, you know, more things to see on the internet. But that's okay. Hey, Jay. Hey. I thought you were keeping them upstairs. Pardon? What? Oh, and this was open. Honey, come on up. Thank you. Yeah, I'm potty. He's looking for the ball. Okay, have a good one. Yeah, that's the good thing. I noticed that even though it's legal these days, good thing I left that out. And also, the pizza would have probably been okay. And your cheese, my goodness. The good thing I got up. All that stuff would have been edible shortly. So, and I mean, I had a bit of an interesting experience last night, but I wasn't even at town actually, so totally didn't in perhaps. So I guess we'll roll with it. And yeah. So, but really, even though it is 11 o'clock, and my arthritis and the fact that I'd slept pretty well, I was up by like 8:30. I still feel kind of slow, but we can have a nice, relaxed conversation. If it energizes me as it sometimes does, maybe I'll do some music. But yeah, I was mentioning a song. I feel a little bit mixed about doing it, but 'tis the season, and it's a fun one, and it's a classic, and it's also from a movie. Um, However, I'd be curious if you had any guesses about that, and if it's not this, I could do your guess if I know it. I haven't been to a lot of movies recently, and I don't have Netflix or anything like that. Should I say Netflix on here? I don't know. But I know I used to be quite into movies, and I watch clips of movies. I still would love to hear what people think of the free movies on YouTube. Max and Me, Freebird, BYRD, I believe. There's one that has a title that I know I said it's East I don't know if that's how you say it or not, but um, in a mess in a but I feel like there's one that I'm thinking of. It would be kind of hard to find. There'd be other ones that I might find feel unkosher that it would also probably find. Um, what was the other one though? Max and Me, not Marley and Me. I did say that one though. And what is the other one? Oh, there was three. Oh, A Country Called Home, 2015. 2015 was when it was made, I guess. But why it's called that otherwise, I've only seen it once, I think, and I'm not really sure. But I'd be curious what people think of those. Like I say, you can find them all on YouTube for free, um, and then you can come back and let me know. And as far as that latter one, yeah, I'd be curious if you can figure out why it's called that. Like I say, I only saw it once, so and it was, I was seeing it, but I don't mind talking about it. I was seeing it when I had recently found out about a friend's passing, a fairly good friend actually. I still am somewhat surprised, even though it had been a week later, because even with we can't know everything right away, and I mean it hadn't been that long. I don't think that necessarily made it easier to accept. One thing that does though is knowing that our angels and can are still around us and still with us. Um, some people don't feel that themselves, like they just don't have experiences, so they. But if you see enough other people that do, and it's a hard thing. I wasn't going to talk much about this today, but it's a hard thing. I mean, when people lose loved ones, most people would say I'd be open to them being still with me and around as much as they can be, even if it's differently. Um, I would really, really struggle to understand someone who didn't say that, except for the fact that, yes, it might mean that you miss them more because it's like, well, they're still kind of alive. Why can't they be fully? I get that. And there was something I said the other day, too, which, I think it was about that thing about when it's a disability that's not a verbal, um, when they're nonverbal or whatever, but then they are on the other side. It can seem really um, not right to think, why couldn't that have been the case otherwise? So I'm going to take a moment to actually and try and think of my best answer. And then when someone tunes in, I'll just answer it and they won't know what I'm answering. But um, well, I would say that with the first part, if it's somebody that we did have a strong bond and closeness with when they were alive, then you can't as easily say, why do I have it? If once start to experience this, but it's always nice when you're allowing somebody else to, even if you can experience it. I think it's still kind of a cool thing, and it's a white light energy. But I didn't know what I was going to talk about today, but nobody's here saying much yet, so here I am. Anyway, but but I guess it's that. I guess it's then, why do people have to die then if they're not going to fully die? If they're going to be an angel that can communicate with us. And the only thing that I can think of to say is that it's the way life is. And maybe, and some people will hear this religiously, some won't, as long as we're talking kindness, that's the main thing. Maybe it's because uh, they have to get to heaven eventually so that we will have, who was it I was thinking recently? Oh, they've connected. That's interesting. Um, I think it was, not his son. Maybe. No, so the mother had met my dad, I think. But anyway, because the promise of anybody who thinks the opposite one, you might as well just let my channel or hide my channel from yours. We don't have to talk. I'm not into that stuff. But as far as heaven, I mean, yeah, I mean, uh, the 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 place to be after we die, after we pass away, is what I prefer to say. If I'm going to call it anything, where it's there's peace and a lot of the things that are in the world I mean, yeah, they watch over us, but a lot of the things that are in the world, a lot of us realize this already, some don't. But like, um, you know, conflict, fighting, um, sickness, um, maybe even pollution, um, any others come to mind, uh, welcome to say, aren't in heaven. And so I think it's really a nice special gift, a nice special thing that, and again, if you're going through something though, that does not mean, okay, hurry up and get there. You know, let's talk first. Let's see if that helps. Let's see if that tells you whether it should, you know, whether it should be your time or not to leave the world. Essentially, I mean, I want you to know, and I know that this might be hard for some people to hear, and I wouldn't say it about some things. And it's, I'd rather that people don't do that to themselves. And this is just a moment of deep conversation here, as there sometimes is. But I do believe, though, that if somebody does, we need to have empathy and respect for them. We need to understand that they were going through a lot of emotional and maybe even other pain, that they likely tried to be strong, that they were no longer, it's not that they don't love their loved ones, but that they are no longer really able to focus on, and maybe they have believed in afterlife. They're like, I'll still be with them from heaven, to focus on that they're all consumed with themselves. So I understand. I guess that could be one reason why people would say it's selfish. But at the same time, a lot of the times it's with mental illness at play, um, and just high levels of stress. And I would say that it's either would be considered a burnout or stronger than a burnout. And so if you can imagine feeling that way, you might do it too. You might not be thinking super clearly, but again, if you're not feeling the need to talk about that because you're questioning your life, I would rather that, since it didn't happen while live, that we don't chat about it. Again, let me say that again. If you're questioning your life, if you're questioning doing something to yourself, let's talk. See if you feel a little or a lot better afterwards. If you're not and you just want to talk about the topic, again, um, there'll be future opportunities if you subscribe. It's not like I talk about often, but it's not exactly an enjoyable or pleasant topic, and we don't need that going through a notification. Mine sometimes things don't anyway. It's only because I was browsing that I saw Julie and Jerry's, um, but yeah. Now I know I kind of started this off about mental health, but how I got back around to that, I don't know. At the moment, I don't know. That doesn't sound like what it's meant to say. Just say. So, I was just rambling for a few moments here. I'm open to, whatever anybody wants to talk about. I haven't been rolling super long. And it's kind of early, so I'm just pacing myself and trying to decide what I might want to talk about or sing about. Or to say if there's something you'd like to talk about or have me sing or sing about. I like how that came up, actually. I could make something up on the spot. kind of doing it anyway. Sometimes we got two of you here now. I want to welcome you in. And yeah, kind of had a bit of a deep topic at the beginning, kind of came up that you may or may not relate with, but we're in this moment now, so we'll go from here. And I understand too. Some people, that more than other people, they're curious, they'll watch, but they want to warm up to somebody before they. Oh, but thanks for the like. Either you're like, no, I've warmed up, I'm ready to like. Warm me up a little bit more and I'll comment. Or you're familiar with me. Or you're just cool and random. I'm not going to say that shy people aren't cool. I shouldn't. That's not what I'm meaning to say. But so yeah, thanks for the like. And I was reading something this morning. It was about a food special at a restaurant, omelet, pizza omelet, or something weird. And okay, it looks like you left, but maybe didn't. Anyway, um, and they were kind of creative with their description. I should try and pull it up actually if I can, because it was kind of funny. I wasn't going to incorporate it because the part that I'm alluding to, I felt like was the least funny part of their joke. Um, Basically, whether you woke up Rubinese or just realized coffee isn't a food group, we've got you covered. Classic breakfast, omelets are fluffy, they need their own zip code. Benedicts that'll make you question all of the Benedicts. Burgers and sub, and more comfort food than your grandma's house. Come hungry, leave happy, and maybe a little too full. We're not judging. Bring your friends, your family, or just your awesome self. We don't bite, but our sandwiches might. So when I was thinking to say I don't bite, I remembered reading that this morning, but I don't really I don't really feel like adding my sandwiches might. I don't even I mean I know they're a restaurant and they have sandwiches and it's actually a sub restaurant, but they sound like they serve like other things. As I guess sometimes they do. Um, but but um, I'm not giving you no sandwiches, so I mean, and I don't even understand really what it means. I mean, you bite into a sandwich, but why would a sandwich bite? Anyway, the point of the matter is, I don't bite. I don't think anybody's still here, but I didn't bite them. I didn't even growl, so I don't know what their excuse is. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me just check something. Uh, what I'm going to do is play with this and just kind of watch. I mean, we can't always know with body language. Like I fold my arms quite often. I don't mean anything by it. Um, It'd be morning in Saskatchewan too, or like just in general. But I'm hoping that when she answers this, when she looks up in a minute. Um, I want to hear this lightly. Doesn't sound that loud anyway, really. The birds sure are though. So much for body language. Oh, really? She's wearing her own painting on her shirt. Probably my typing that's going to be heard most. And so I can check out her channel. I already have. I'm curious because uh, where was it now? Didn't I? Okay, yeah, no, but I'll find that later. Okay, let me just check back here. Sorry, I was distracted. Doesn't look like I'm missing much. I'm thinking that's how much of Faith must have found it because because um she wouldn't have been able to click it there unless it depends on the device or whatever. Sorry, just to get distracted in the process of doing things here. And now this particular poster seems to have her audio muted. Well, she was talking. Now she's reading and not blinking a ton, but some. She seems to be having some sort of audio issue and maybe just wrapped up. I didn't do it. Either that or she was trying to click onto my channel in the way I suggested and she's on a cell phone. But I did say if you're on a cell phone, um, then or I did say easier to do it on a laptop. But anyway, I did notice that somebody's here though. I hope that I don't know what was happening with my friend's painting and chat video, but I should be focusing more on the one I'm doing anyway. So I'm just going to make sure that my chat is on as well. I mean, I'm seeing the two things I put there, which is essentially the title. But for those that are just scrolling through live streams, it might not show you the title. So I'm being thoughtful and putting it there. And if this friend would like to just start rolling again. I mean, I'm not telling her she can't. It looks like maybe she already is. Is it? Yeah. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I would have felt bad if I interrupted the art that she just started and the podcast that she just started. So I'm glad that or maybe it just dropped briefly because it kind of was spinning and stuff. It's amazing. Even some streamers, they don't know these basic. But again, sometimes it's real hit and miss and looks different depending on where you look. Oh, I haven't seen that strategy in a while. But I do wonder if Debbie, I think her name was, the beginning. So the dog's being noisy, so I don't know. He would probably send I just realized how that looked. I could wear this at the beach, but not that. Okay. Well, since this is quiet right now, I'm just gonna say this. Um, at the 36 mark, had to skip. Oh wow. Oh, those are other ones. I feel like there was something I said too, which is why it's showing me these two. And why it showed me like three of those. It's not because I have it here. Okay. Yes, I had to do something quickly upstairs, and the dog apparently probably distracting G. So no, that's what I just saw. These, you're getting a treat from my kid. No, you don't go to church. We wait. This isn't still playing, is it? Yeah, here's something. I guess when I was listening to it, it didn't seem odd, but when I'm coming from not listening to it, I'm hearing it. Oh, I need the light on in here. Um, just a moment. Yeah, it's blue sky, not much clouds. I don't know, other than the fact that maybe not in the back yet as much. I'm not too sure why it was so not right. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause this. Yeah, I think we're done chatting with her for today because I should focus on this. There may have been a couple times where there was somebody here and they didn't stick around because I was not on the screen. And don't anybody say that would be a good reason to stick around, actually. I'm sorry. Self-deprecating humor, but really, no. It's just a little joke that I feel like is best if it's coming from me, but mean if it's coming from somebody else. And there's no need for it. Now, oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Molly, Miss God. Anyway, I wonder. No, but yeah, okay. I was supposed to say too. Okay. Things are okay. So, I just got back into the room and onto the screen. And let's. Okay, perfect. Thanks for the like. Which like it got me. I look like the only one here. Um, but I think the person just left. It looks like you both did, but sometimes it's inaccurate. So, or there's these weird delays. Oh, well, sometimes you just have to think something, and when you're open to that was something I was talking about, and I realized it's been a little bit of time now, but I want to go back to it for a moment because I feel like people would find it helpful to have someone's answer on this kind of thing. So as far as people with nonverbal disabilities passing away and then becoming more verbal, again, I have a video. I briefly privatized it because I wanted to just look at it a bit more. And no, not that I don't. I mean, my stuff is all very natural, organic. I'm very happy with that. Or you just sometimes prioritizing things itself. And then what was the thing it did the other day? It showed me one. Oh, but it said that it couldn't show the chat. But I mean, I guess there was one before we were privatized it, and I maybe didn't notice. But and then I think I do kind of remember getting distracted and thinking I'll just leave it like that for now. But if you're curious, I mean, that video might help explain it a little bit. Otherwise, the only thing I can think of to say is that on it is that if you relate to having somebody, and if you don't, I'm not talking about this very long, but if you relate to having somebody in your life who has some sort of, and the dog has a chew stick, he's still being noisy, has some sort of um, verbal communication special needs thing. um, this is probably a bad comparison, so do forgive me if it is. But I'm just kind of thinking, and especially hearing the dog a few moments ago, I'm just kind of thinking it's similar. It's not the same as, but similar to a pet. You know, we can, they show us how to, and people that do bad things to pets are just, deserve to need help. But pets show us what unconditional love is. Uh, I would say especially cats and dogs, but you know, and and to give it and to receive it. And I would say that same with somebody with special needs, especially that can't verbalize. where we're never really able to have conversations with them. It's an interesting thing to think about, and it's kind of sad, isn't it? But that's why if we have the ability to write and speak our thoughts, first of all, we should be kind. Second of all, we should um, appreciate it and utilize it. Um, but that would be my best answer on the spot. Is that it's like I say, it's um, showing us that love has um, practically no boundary. But then again, you could hear that in a different way too, and then say, Anywho, but you get what I'm saying, I think. And as far as people being open to it, but not, experiences and that, but not feeling it. I mean, when you've had somebody like that in your life, you maybe wouldn't expect it, so you're not even really trying to. Um, but in general, I would go back to what I said the other day in one of my videos. I think just came up a little bit differently, but I would go back to they probably are there showing you signs and symbols to let you know that they are still with you in a different way, possibly even speaking to your brain, and you're just not realizing it, not accepting it, um, um, and therefore, um, or you watch certain types of media and you think that that's where your head immediately goes and you become uncomfortable, and you know that's unfortunate. However, I am very used to this kind of thing, and so I don't watch that junk media. So I, am more open to it. I know some people will say a certain thing. It's not what that is. It's not what that is, and nobody will convince me that it is. So don't try. Essentially. But that being said, all these things I'm alluding to, even if it's somebody hearing it for the first time from me, still appreciate the YouTube community. Still appreciate connection in general. So yeah. Now, speaking of this, by the way, um, I'm tempted to bring up something, um, and this is a little less than a month, I guess, away. But I'm tempted, and it was one of the top apps, and I'm having to scroll again to find it. But um, uh, um, basically, um, what I'm wanting to put is okay. I noticed a little bit of a typo in the first comment that I put there, which is actually the title of this for anybody who's scrolling and wouldn't see it otherwise. But I think you'd make sense of it. Okay, you left. So if you don't look at it and you're that quick to come and go, you won't. But basically, it's missing a U after before the word enjoy. Um, um, Doesn't specify AM or PM, but I'm gonna guess doesn't specify, so I won't either. Yeah, even though he's doing that thing, he's been pretty focused. But I'm not up to doing the errand right now, so. Okay, I see that there. Okay, that's good. Because things, yeah. Um, where is? Oh, right, I left it upstairs because of that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the stuff. Yeah, I knew it was there. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, it's I wasn't even a very visual person, and woke up pretty quickly, kind of, sort of. So, my body was telling me it was time to wake up. It wanted to do things, and yeah, and it's not even 12 o'clock yet. Here to me. Are you serious that there's not been any chat on this? Even when I update the live, because it had top at first, it just doesn't show it updated. Oh, is she done? She's finished? Oh, okay, but it wasn't because it. Oh, no, she's not. That's the first one? That's the first one. But still, okay. I don't know if I have to have this expanded for it to show expanded. I would imagine you can expand it too. Oh, oh. Yeah, so we kind of agreed for not to. That's something that was unfortunate. Our dog's been better at getting his nails trimmed when we bring him in, but I think he's still going to be finicky with us. And I realized, although some people might be able to do it, I'm glad we can do the other stuff for him. I just hope he has dental issues from birth. I just hope that that he doesn't lose his teeth before he's too young. But he does let us do the other stuff, which is nice and also saves some money. But he basically what I realized is that I mean she's older, and part of me thinks I shouldn't have to tell her that. But I also realize she's older, and she might just think that you're supposed to fill out everything that's asked and be thorough, and maybe has a bit of naivete. Uh, so I'm glad that I asked that again, though, because she hadn't seen it. I wish I'd watched some of her content. I don't feel like I should do it while I'm doing this, and I think it'd be the laptop. I noticed that when I go to my channel, it may say how many subscribers, but doesn't show me like it doesn't show me anything that will lead me to their channel. So unless I can search it, which I guess I could do with this one, um, um, channel, um, and that worked just fine. But um, um, but on the cell phone it does. So that's just an example of that kind of thing. Okay. And now that's getting caught up in hers. Especially if they're out there. It's out there. Um, okay. So don't want to be away from this screen too much, especially if I'm not saying anything. Plus, it's going to be showing my kind of reading eyes or my, like, you know, that I'm not looking at this screen that I'm rolling on. So I should while I'm doing so. I love that hair. It actually, it's ironic. So yeah, everybody used to have it. And I've seen, yeah, a couple. Well, what's his face? Almost same color too, although it changed color when it's. I don't know. Watch him tune in next. London's hair's kind of like that, and France and Europe and Italy and all that stuff. Just kidding. And as I mentioned, it's not actually playing. I guess that was the thing. I was watching it on the cell phone last time I saw her, and it does seem like the cell phone has better audio. Don't know why, but it do. So um, that's interesting. Even though it had my least favorite color involved in it, that's uh, that's kind of cool. Let me see it again. Yeah, she was tipping it. Looks a bit like peacock feathers. I also kind of imagine it with my eyes though, or olives or something. I don't know. It's interesting. Sorry. Okay, I should focus here. But, when there's nobody here, it's kind of a little bit boring for me. I'd rather be engaging. And if it's not happening here, I'll go where it is happening. But I don't want to wrap up yet, so but soon I probably will. If I come on comment, one of hers later, she might kind of come on mine. And that's always nice to have that after, not just in chat, but simple. It's good thing it's simple, but life isn't. A lot of the times anyway. I mean, somewhat often. So I only got 4 people here, and I'm one of them anyway. But it's got 8 likes, and her other video was quite good. Maybe not quite a year. Oh my gosh. Almost like I should. Oh, we do have somebody here though. I'm going to pause what she's saying. As curious as I am, and I actually know that it's about my comment. Okay, nope, but you look like you left, so I'm going back to it then. I feel like I interrupted her. I've been a little bit more not most of this I haven't been, but I've been kind of either away or not paying attention to this video as closely as I could have. So it's I may have missed some people here wanting to talk, unfortunately, but okay, we do have somebody here. I'm just going to stop this for a moment in case it's. And I also noticed that we have a comment. Love listening and seeing you again, my friend. Thank you for posting today. Okay, I don't think that person is still here, and it doesn't look like the other one is either. But so I won't respond to it. You're not here to hear it. I think I did notice it a little while ago, but I was distracted. Honestly, that apron doesn't cover much of her shirt. I guess if, I guess if she figures like that she wants to do art rather than just sitting there quietly thinking, might as well have a chat. People, we do have somebody here, so I want to honor that, and yeah, and see if you'd like to chat. I was multitasking. This one's been a bit quiet, and so I was multitasking. But if you'd like to chat or hear a tune, let me know, and we can do it. Because yeah, this is very just as they often are, but sometimes more than others. This is very kind of unformatted. I'm often fairly unfiltered, never in a that bad of a way, I don't think, but I'm often and yeah, just winging it. There is a comment at the very top that I have highlighted, which is essentially the title of this. If you were scrolling and didn't notice that, and that could be a bit of a suggestion. Yeah, I shouldn't go from this tab because I noticed that you've been here for a few moments. So um, it's funny. I just got a happy belated birthday from someone. It was like 2 weeks ago, but the person who I was watching, her birthday's tomorrow, I think. So I mentioned that mine was recently, and she was nice and said happy belated. Um, we all have things that we find interesting or are passionate to talk about. So I'm wondering from our viewers what those things are. Okay, it looks like you left. Because that's sometimes that's not accurate though, and I'm trying to remember if it sometimes happens before somebody comments. I sort of feel like maybe it does. Well, this is not very loud, and it's coming from the same device that I'm recording, which might mean it's distorted. But because it's not very loud, if it is distorted at all, hopefully it won't be very much. Well, okay, I'm just missing it apparently when I'm putting the placer there. She's painting. Some people want to do it, so then they shouldn't be like, what am I not seeing? That was so funny. Ronald McDonald, Burger King, the cars. the other day going through the drafts. I should watch that back because I probably missed some of the chat. Actually, I've missed it. I've missed it. I mean, I could try again. I think maybe she missed it too. She's trying to keep trying to catch up with, and it's not a super active chat, but she's trying to keep up with people's chats. And I heard her read that one. I didn't hear her read that line. Wow, with the big channel name, it kind of went into two lines. She said thanks for the hearts, and then it seems like she skipped a bigger one, Debbie's, and went to the other one. I know it wasn't intentional though. Are those little white triangles always on the YouTube icon? I'm pretty sure they are, but somehow I've never really noticed that. What was the thing I wanted to look up just now? I was just right. I want to go here. I want to go there. I'm here, but not all there. I just want to remember this what I'm thinking about because it was what was last. No, that's not accurate. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, cool. And it just switches there. It was around dinner time, but I didn't watch that much. I don't even think I scored that many lives. I was watching a couple for a while, and then I did one. Uh, there's that there. I don't remember what part I tuned in. Well, actually, I do know roughly. That was interesting. She had like this kind of mullet style hair, and and CC's a lot louder. Uh, okay, well, I did okay. Uh, oh, this was other part. And she said it happened after she had kids. It was it made more sense when she said it, I think. But now I kind of want to do that. I don't know. I'm still in podcast mode. I'm still wanting someone to chat with me and the thoughts I'm having, and me chat with them and the thoughts that. I mean, I guess it happened on hers, but I'm still kind of in the mode. There's been a bit of build up here, and I don't know. But she will probably be downstairs soon, and then I'm not sure. Hmm. Hmm. But going back to, and I know I'm taking a long time to get there, but people might be saying, well, maybe I did kind of say it. Maybe I did kind of say it. No, I don't know if I did. So let me try again. And people that are really curious to know may skip ahead to it, or tune in while this is rolling still and be meant to hear it. As far as people being, yeah, I think I did actually. Yeah, so I'm not going to worry about it because I don't know if I have anything else to say or to say it differently. But I do feel like, and it'd be interesting because then she could tell the sister. Don't really want to leave today. It's early, but we have a couple errands I still kind of like to do, and I'd like to see if there's any events at that place, and that might be a good time to see her. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want it to be uncomfortable. But Kathleen's just here right now, and she's like, "Well, I wanted you guys to know that I'm here." And that I brought you a viewer. That's what it seems like. Um, but I'm just quickly processing a message from someone. But I'm totally happy sharing the yeah. Basically, okay. Let's just say this. I'll just be honest, okay? And then we can talk about your feelings around this. We have two of you here, and I'm really happy for it. I really am appreciative because this one's been, and it looks like you left. But if you haven't, we'll find out, I guess, because you'll say something. But um, community, all different types of connections, as long as they're good, are always appreciated. Anyway, Kathleen, just saying, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm thinking about you and that I'm wishing you a lovely day. And I know that seems very generic, but she's like, sorry about that, dear. But she's like, you know, one thing I will say, I've visited you briefly 2 or 3 times. She says, I'm looking forward to getting to knowing you, getting to know you now more this way. Can't remember if there was 3 likes or if that just showed up because somebody did just tune in. Again, I'll just say that all types of connections, as long as they're good, are welcome and appreciated. Um, it looks like you left. But anyway, but if you didn't, then okay. I'm channeling right now. Just so you know. You know what? Anyway, and yeah, she just says, I just wanted to let you know that I'm here. And oh, this is nice. This is nice. Um, and I have a feeling like G might be down soon. She says, you know what? Both of you guys are very worthy of all goodness. But, you know, sometimes one feels about that. I don't think it's in what this way is important enough. She doesn't know about me. Why is she going to say anything about me? And as far as for him, even, I think it is his turn. I mean, I don't know who sent the last message, but I think it's totally reasonable to say, so when are we thinking? You know, yeah. Um, but otherwise, I hope that, I mean, part of me's happy as long as I get one opportunity. But because I don't get them often, she would be even better. Huh? Yeah. That's what you know. You're one head of the other. I don't know how you define that, but that's good. You know, I look at this tree now, the sun's out, I look at this tree, and I think, "Oh, what is it?" So one of the rocks seems to be, because it's sturdy, seems to be a good one to go by. What's this about fake roses, you say? An interesting stuff thing, because I've noticed this too. I've noticed. It's going to be stuff that you know that you can and that was the sometimes for me. Um, because I do it that way. Understandable, so I'd rather, let's have happiness. Let's have happiness then, why don't we? Not that you were not, you know, exuding it, but and I'd rather you be happy than crying too, so it works out. I can add that for all of y'all, even if you're not here to hear it. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly, Miss Molly, Miss Golly. But yes, let me just check this wind situation out. Physically, I'm feeling decent. Oh, you want to go out there? Yeah. No, let's just say this. I don't know. I feel like it would be take a lot of wind to go fit. Like I'm going in. Ugh, living here. Living here, but yay to living. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. She's still rolling and chatting and chatting and rolling. $18th, was it? I put it in that one, but I'm in this tab now, so. And then I'm going to close this. If nothing transpires from it with this, then it says your clock is behind, so Chrome can't work or whatever on this device, but it's not the one I usually browse on. December 18th, 2023. One, two. Okay, 12:30 to 1:30, 1:30 to 2:30. Oh, 2 hours. Okay, that's unfortunate, but okay. He's being a goof. I thought you were coming to, I guess you decided you had to water the plants, maybe. Come in any faster, and you'd be no first. Come in any faster, it might be any faster. Just kidding. Ugh. Okay, well, she has wrapped up now then. I told her how to get to it because she didn't know how, which amazes me, but she's a bit older and whatever. So she figures it out. That's the main thing. And I'm getting a premonition that she might be about to tune in. So maybe she's the one that this stage is meant to be about. But at the end of her stream, she was speaking about being tired. I mean, I think you can totally watch a podcast and relax and watch videos, and a lot of people do that, or they watch TV to relax. But when you don't want to process things, I mean, what do you do then? If it's too cold outside, I mean, what do? You don't just sit there quiet. I imagine that's why she does her thingies while she's painting. Uh, I mean, maybe just have music on or whatever. I don't know, but hopefully she decides to come here. If not, I know that it's not because she doesn't want to and she's not curious. It's just that she doesn't want to and she's not curious right now. But yeah, she better be. That's all I can say. So as I'm okay, and it actually very briefly did show somebody there as I spun back around to the seating position. But I don't believe anybody's here right now, so I'm going to take this opportunity to get a couple pieces of lunch off my teeth. I wonder if he's going to come down and ask if she's still here. I'll say, yep, both of them. She's like, I only have lunch to eat. Oh, I've thrown that thing. And then once it's in the depths of winter, I mean, we both get winter. It's going to be like wintry. Maybe not windy, but maybe sunny, but wintry, you know. Coming down, Sam? I thought you, yeah. I figured. I see plantar green. It's better than plantar fasciitis. Fasciitis. The moment that tree is not moving, yeah, it is actually. Oh,
Hi, Sonny. Oh,
it's just interesting seeing you wear holy clothes.
the
When
other
you're
one.
not even that religious. No, it's just different, but it's okay. I'm getting used to it. It's a funny spot, but go ahead.
Funny spot.
Well, it's not on
The
the
other
knees.
one I
I
was
thought people could do that.
finding I was sweating under, the armpits were getting down. And so this one's just a little bit more baggy. And so,
Good thing nobody's here.
well, I
That's
wasn't
so
wearing
funny.
any antiperspirant or deodorant.
Okay.
I just know from experience that if
Uh-huh.
certain shirts, it's not, some shirts.
Well, you did put it on.
I,
And there's that. Did that? No, we haven't taken this stuff on the hand.
anyway, I like this one better. Anyway,
That shirt?
yeah,
Better than the orange one?
yeah, I think so.
I guess I do too, because the orange one makes me think I like.
Makes what?
But the orange one is perfect for fall.
That's
Who's
so.
true? Sorry?
Gratuitous spin.
You know what that word means, right?
What?
Gratuitous?
Yeah.
It is
Unnecessary.
like, I thought it was thankful. Gratitude, gratuity is like
No, gratitude.
gratuity is like a
Gratitude.
payment or a gift.
Gratuitous. Gratuitous means unnecessary. So
Well, that's correct, but kind of.
It's related to gratitude, and the word itself is related to the same word that we get gratitude from, but it's not. Doesn't mean it's a grateful. It's not. It wasn't a grateful spin.
Was it also virtuous?
It was an unnecessary spin. It wasn't a grateful spin.
Graceful. Oh, I see.
It was maybe it was graceful, but it wasn't necessary. So that was why it was gratuitous.
So why did you do it?
Because I felt like it. Yeah.
It's not a good reason to do it necessarily.
The reason for
Such as
doing
sometimes.
these moves is because they feel good. Oh, am I being podcast?
Well, you might as well. You might as well see the crazy man speaking. Just kidding.
Is he podcasting? Well, how about that?
I thought you had realized.
No, I didn't. Well,
But it's a quiet moment. It's actually been
it's a
mostly quiet, but I'm holding hope.
in the GNC show.
Exactly. Coming from not straight from Limited.
You live or almost live? From
Well, not dead.
that
Well, unless I'm
place-
in that mode.
That place
Or-
and that place.
That's right. That's right.
We want to.
But
C wants to be famous, but doesn't want anyone.
well, no, I
to know
didn't
who
say
he is.
that. I'm kind of like you in some ways. I'm actually like you in a lot of ways. Hence how it works. In
Okay.
some ways, in a lot of ways.
Well, okay, but you want to make lots
Not okay,
of
but you're
money
not gay.
from music.
Oh,
was
what
thinking
musician
doing-
wouldn't? I mean, but it's not just about that. But
Sufficient money to live on is, good enough for me. Well, with enough for some extras.
imagine, yeah, it's really the extra. What is it?
But the thing is, so many things have become cheaper now. Did you realize how?
What? That's not what you said this morning.
Oh, food's an exception. Food's
And
very
not
important
not
exception.
bowls, that's for sure. Sorry.
But
He's
things like, for
overpricing.
example, streaming live to a potential audience all the way across the world.
It's pretty cool.
Back in the, say, 80s or whatever, would have probably been pretty impossible. This would have been costing us thousands of dollars to set up.
Why?
This podcast
Why
that
did
we're
you get-
doing right now.
Why?
Because they didn't have the technology to do this.
Oh, well, they couldn't even really do it.
No. They
What was the
couldn't.
thing I was telling you the other day? I was like, I
Well,
don't know.
they could. It was
Oh, well,
big
that's-
televisions and whatever, I think, had the power to transmit, live
Oh,
broadcasts. But the
Crazy to
ordinary
think about the
person,
way
no.
things can do things these days. It's
Yes.
beyond necessary. It's
that's
beyond
what-
gratuitous.
Somebody was saying that in the future, money
But
would
anyway.
be kind of irrelevant.
And would that be a good or a bad thing? Everybody would be fighting over it. Well, they kind of do anyway sometimes.
Largely a good thing if people didn't have to fight over getting money.
I
for-
guess, at
for
work you get a
basic
bit of an
necessities.
example as to what that looks like.
Um,
I mean, like, when it's not a matter of, I can't afford that and I'm not going to steal. Do people argue over? I mean, I think you mentioned a
Well,
couple times. Right?
occasionally it happens that there are sort of, I saw it first.
Especially with Christmas coming up.
But usually it's pretty clear who gets to it first.
Sometimes that wouldn't matter to somebody.
Sometimes that's just a matter of chance, and there's not much we can
But it's
do.
also very clear I need to have that.
We can try to make sure that stuff goes to the people who actually really need it rather than just opportunists.
Oh, that's what you bring so much on
But,
me.
it's usually the
Nobody
other
else
side.
is doing.
I'm more just involved in moving things around. I don't interact so much with the clients. As
Oh, you don't?
My co-work. I said so much with. That means not. That doesn't mean not at all. I do ask
Just
them
enough to practice
questions,
French.
but, I'm not out there helping them with furniture decisions
You're in
or
there.
moving things or gathering their collection things together in a part of the
Gathering their
facility
thoughts and
to,
nice
to
little.
wait for delivery or to have somebody come pick it up and things like that.
Oh, really?
I don't have, others have the necessary language skills that I don't as part of it.
Oh,
Because we-
it's about language.
yeah, partially. Because we have people come from all parts of the world, and not
Right.
all of them necessarily going to have the greatest English to begin with. And it does happen that a good many of them speak French. And then there's other ones that
What
speak
is
African languages. And there's kind of sort of, it seems.
And if it's not that they have an accent, but they don't even speak
Swahili is
English,
a
then yeah.
It's not the accent, no. So Swahili, I think, apparently is spoken across.
Have you ever heard anybody talk with the click, like in person, like the, how would they do it?
I can't remember.
That's-
I probably
it's-
wouldn't terribly notice.
I wonder what's
Pretty-
the
pretty-
what the history of that is. I think I remember seeing something about it a while back. Was it to be musical or
No,
just the way their tongue
It had
works?
something to do with making the sound carry better over larger distances under certain surroundings. That's what I
Makes sense,
seem to
okay.
recall.
Usually you just
could be
speak
wrong.
louder.
You could ask. You know who. You know who.
Why are you
would be
always sending me
happy
over to do that?
tell you.
Oh, I don't want to leave this page or this page, and that one doesn't get the internet, so I'll have to get it with you know what. But it's a curious question. I think throat singing became because of tribal reasons, and probably that one did too a little bit. But I feel like there might be another reason behind it, but I don't have enough of a person from that culture watching, so you have to ask Google. Louise. Or Omar. I don't know what they call it, if they just call it click. That's the thing, I also don't know what to Google. One of those rare times I don't know even what to Google. The clickology of... I'm not even sure what regions do it, other than that it's African. Sit down it! I know Ethiopian friend or anyone else. Where are you? You're not here? So we go.
Why is there a click in some African languages?
Is it because they just like mice and cameras? Looks like you're translating.
There's a whole
There's a what?
There's a whole
In your bucket,
They
Eliza?
function as constants. They give some diversity. Origins developed. Okay, possible. It doesn't say anything about my theory about carrying the sound carrying better.
That wasn't a very good one. Anyway, just kidding.
Anyway, if you wanted to read this, but I wouldn't mind having my phone.
Well, then just read it to me and keep it.
No, I'm not keeping it. You can. My question was why.
No, I said just read it to me and then keep your phone with you.
Oh, I see.
What did you think? Oh, you thought I meant keep it open.
Or keep a copy of it.
I didn't mean that.
Like that.
I never mean
Click
that.
sounds are a feature of certain African languages, such as Zulu, Xhosa, because they serve as fundamental consonants that change the meaning of words. Their presence is thought to do with historical contact and borrowing from neighboring languages, especially from the Khoisan languages, and potentially reinforced by certain social practices like the avoidance speech of certain taboo words. So, they function as consonants, unlike their use.
It's like when I go boop.
Unlike their use as exclamations in English, tisk, clicks are integrated into the vocabulary of these languages and are essential to the meaning of many words. Phonemic diversity, the combination of clicks with other sounds makes these languages have some of the world's most complex sound systems.
I haven't heard it very much. I should look it up. What did they call it again?
Click sounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
We don't have a lot of them in English.
I think it would be, and one, because I'm not used to it, and two, just because I think it would be. I think it would be annoying after a while. No offense to anybody that does it.
My feeling is
Silly man.
Be part of the language. Something a lot of people don't realize about English is that English has a lot of S sounds.
So people have a lot of lisps.
So
Just kidding.
I've heard occasional references to English as the hissing language.
Oh, they do it in Spain and Sweden too.
Oh, there you go.
Huh.
There you go.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I know that I didn't. Kosian. That's not real hair, I don't think. We wouldn't be, on the spot, I don't think we'd be able to learn it. We'd not be able to pronounce most of the words either, I must say that much. So we won't try even. Well, maybe Thursday won't be windy. It'll be nice. Or maybe one of the other days that is supposed to be iffy will be nicer. I'll do the thing. Then I'll get the eaves. And then, just because they're next to each other, weather and physicality, I might not be able to put it in the other day. And then, yeah, 2 plans. And then I got my Wednesday night thing, and I got what's the face call back hopefully, and then populating and stuff. Sorry, Sonny, it's too windy. Go through our souls like wind. Doesn't look too bad at the moment, but I think it's just a slow moment. This has been a really long slow moment. It's like I want to wrap up, but it's like I'm curious. 2 hours in, is that when 2 or 3 people are going to come in at once?
2 hours.
Sorry?
You've been podcasting for 2 hours already?
Almost.
Wow.
I know it shouldn't take this long. Threatens lies, but. But he's very thin. It's thinner than the thin I'm used to seeing because of it's just interesting hair. It's interesting to think that some kids would talk like that. I mean, it's not weird in their, or it's not. I don't mean to say it's weird, but it's not uncommon in their culture. I don't know if I've ever seen a woman do. I've not seen very many people do it anyway. It's not that I'm not cultured. I'm just not cultured. It seems like it is mostly African. It's interesting to compare the two. Ironically, what the phone was showing was the time, I guess. But it says it's 10 to 3, so it's not the time I thought it. Well, I don't know. It's been open for a while. But it's ironically is November 23rd. So, yeah. At least when we're filming, yes, it is. It could not be November 23rd forever. How sad. I mean, it's been a decent day, but. Well, that's if he's gonna be genderizing things, I'm not gonna be gender. I'm not meant to something about today, or go deeper on it than that today, because I'm not sure what to click, what to watch right now. So, what to click? See, already I tell you. just sitting there smiling like, hi, lovely, good to see ya. Just don't get me right now. I relate to the feeling sometimes at least. Sometimes stay to make it, even though it's been an interesting experience, nonetheless, stay to make it more worth it and make it look even better for the creation that it is. Like, makes sense. So, Jack's still not ready for lunch. I had the smallest piece of pizza. It really helps. So with the olives, which I can't get rid of them too. What other seafood substitutes can you put in pasta? I read this for a while on deaf ears 2 hours in, but nobody here. Keyword was other than those things. I guess people would say vegetables. True enough. True, I know, but I should probably eat more of those as a mostly vegetarian. But what are those again? Yes, they can. Most highest. We already agreed to see. I guess some people do it for religious reasons, make Jesus and save money or whatever. Maybe it's start personally. I like my board, but it's crazy. I tell you, crazy. But somehow keeps his strength. G's kind of similar. Why about who? Yana Barducci? He told me Danny was live. Yeah, where's his face? I saw him. probably more than that. 2 hours. Did it say 2 hours in New Orleans? Yes. Yeah, but, well, still. That's weird. Read football in a second. That's pretty cool, though. Chat is just What is this? I don't know. I don't know, does it? I don't think so, no. We're talking about we're talking about this and decide if it's what we're doing or not. Could have been tabs. Lovely. Haven't heard that in a while. Play something country or something Christmas, please.
Something Christmas.
Maybe country Christmas.
I don't think I can do country. Not right now. Christmas, where's
None of them? None of the country songs? None of the countries? Yeah, I don't think we have a lot of, except for like looking them up. I don't think we have a lot of country music. Kind of. Not feeling that way at the moment, no. What does there is Rhinestone Cowboy, there is what other country ones do we have in books? I don't know. But that does make me think of something. So maybe I'll do that. Over here. Next to one. Just kidding. What song are you thinking of? What song are you thinking of? Have you looked through it recently? Most of it don't have scribbles.
Are you a 14-year-old?
What the heck does that mean? It's mine, and I used to jot things a lot more.
Okay.
Even
Lawrence
to-
Young Cowboy. Let's see. I think we got.
But yes, I am. Or wish I was 14 again. I don't know why I'm saying that.
I apologize.
Okay, here you are. Now, what I noticed by this, by the way, is the indicators. You'll notice in the center of this book, it has suggestions of ways to do things.
Yes.
And I think that's what I noticed earlier. The indicator at the front is about, and then with that suggestion, it tells you what page the actual song is on.
Yeah.
It's not that much bigger a book. There's lots of songs in it, and lots of that kind of thing.
So do you still want Christmas though? You want Christmas. Everybody wants Christmas.
Well, I want some things about it, not necessarily the material, not the stress, not a lot of the certain food, just the family, just the angels, just the you, sunny. It's the lights and the cameras and the action and the new year and the decorations and the mild little bit of snow only, which looks like could be what we have.
Well, the nice thing about Christmas, if people are going to make an effort to be nice,
In jobs
one
photo
day
ops.
of the year, most people try to be a little extra nice. On
Certainly
Christmas
not the
Day.
previous holiday. And I'm not talking about American Thanksgiving. But that too, maybe. Well, it doesn't look like it wants me to do Garth Brooks. I really wanted to do Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks. Oh, maybe it does. Garth Brooks wants me to do it. So that. Yeehaw! And ha ye.
Oh,
Arabians?
there's some pages missing.
No,
Yes,
it can't be.
the last page is it's missing.
Maybe it had a lot of writing on it because I was.
The rest of it came up on midnight clear.
Into,
Those pages are missing.
they weren't clear. Happened at midnight.
The chipmunk song. You wanted the chipmunk song.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't bring any nuts.
And then
People hiding their nuts. Christmas. You don't know this song? Christmas time is here. Time for joy. And time. Oh, now it's going to promise. It docked us with our cover the other day. Unmonetized the video. Oh, well, people can't run into it because they're looking to find one that is. It's so easy to do, especially in a long video when you don't necessarily know what you're going to do in it all. But yeah, they'll just find one that is monetized. Say, how can we donate to you? It doesn't seem like it's set up to do something. And see right laws and stupid. It's like the artist wouldn't mind. It's already very much in the public. We should be able to do our own version. If we were to do it at a live gig, it wouldn't be a problem, but we don't get those really, so that is a problem. Is here for joy. Hey Christmas, hey face, what a train that loops the loop me. I want a hula. We can hardly stand the way it's Christmas don't relate. Happy belated. And certain songs may be more loosey goosey about that. Christmas tree. You're supposed to sing it like a chipmunk, though.
Huh?
You're supposed to be singing it like a chipmunk. Christmas, Christmas time is here. Sonny's like, okay, they are crazy. I've confirmed it just now. 4 years later. That's like Chipmunks Meet Opera. What have they been on the Oprah show? Would you like to be on a similar show? Where is the person running them? Merry Christmas, what a day helps the moon. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's creepy. You don't quite have it down. I'm sorry. That's Miss Piggy. Okay. Sonny's getting worried. And I'm getting worried. And the area's getting worried. That's a pretty good Miss Piggy, though.
There we go.
Okay, let's not do that again. I'll do it again.
I didn't know I could sing that Bible.
Seriously?
I think I've managed.
I've tossed around the idea.
A semitone higher than my previous record. I've wandered even higher now this time. There you go.
Hell.
I don't think I can sustain that yet. It's nice to know I can still reach it.
It's not very sustainable, so. Oh, look at this.
What, the speakers are bleeding or what?
It's just the way that they. I knew that they've been in a movie, but this is like recent animation, and it's great.
Good for them. Oh, good for them.
How is it the full movie in shorts? Oh, well, that's annoying. Who's that guy playing guitar anyway? Oh, that'll be cute. It will be, and it is. There's that one hippopotamus. Da, da, da.
exalted, Lord, of his sake, the world shall fall, Christ be filled with peace on earth, goodwill to men. What's that? Oh, je ne sais pas. I don't know.
Well, I had it on the counter.
He had it on the counter.
Oh, right, I know. Oh, no.
He knows. I don't, but he does.
That's not $100. That's how we get it. It doesn't make sense to like it. It doesn't make sense to like it. Okay. Rare size. Jingle bell. Change that later. Oops. Yeah, another thing more than your top of your recently done.
That's not intentional.
Recently.
Here I am.
Well, okay, you got that time. I didn't know what time you was up. And then you'll see, guess you'll see what the wind's doing then. What you're doing then. What we're doing then.
It's only 1:15.
Is that all?
That can't be right.
That can't be right. Can that be right? Can that be right? It can't be right.
It's only
Can
1:15.
that be right? Can that be right? It can't be right. My goodness. Feels like three of a kind. We went back in time. Let's keep doing it. See where we end up. Just kidding. Hey, look at that light. It looks like a orbit, a UFO. I've never noticed that before. Have you ever tried to follow some of what it says? I don't know, maybe this one could become a new favorite with your styling, or yeah. So it has tipped, and then I think this first part is just like, where it originated.
Yeah. Can you guess what this song is? since we've got no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't snow signs. I think you figured it out by now. Yeah. I kept turning that E into an E flat.
Sorry?
I kept playing this in E flat, which was inappropriate.
You know, to take it a little bit. No, it's not enough.
Thank you.
Yeah. Inappropriate. Appropriated appropriateness. But I might as well let this keep rolling for that last.
Yeah, I've got another actually almost 20 minutes on my timer.
I don't know exactly timing yourself, just so you can go into the. Ooh, look at that! Jeep's lights, they look like a runway at the top. All those individual little lights. It's above the girl.
Somebody's watching.
Great timing. This is I'm being unfiltered. Not great timing. It looks like they've left. What's wrong with them? Could it have been the UFO orb? Was it that distracting? What? Oh, it didn't move back. Okay. This looks like it could come out.
So let's work on
Oh!
the kicks out of it.
Hello, Sedone? Sedone, how are you? This is the G. This is the C.
Hello.
I'm the one you've been talking with most, though, so I know more. Yeah, song request. She's the one with the fruit that we were watching the other day. Thank you. We have a song request. Don't forget to like as well. I'm glad you're here.
Enchanté.
She was the one with the fruit and the. Yeah. He's watched a little bit of your content too. Wait,
Très bon.
I thought you were going to say very enthusiastic.
Tu es très enthusiastique, très énergique. Tu es très,
I don't know if she speaks French. Are you speaking French?
Tu parles français? Oui, je parle un peu français. J'apprends le français avec mon portable.
Speak some Afrikaans. Or whatever.
I don't speak any African or Swahili.
Wow. What are you waiting for?
Hello.
Boy? What does that mean? I know you like to say it.
Okay. Oui, elle parle français. Alors, mon français n'est pas très bien.
Does that mean she speaks French? Those
Oui.
three letters? Was that the we that I spelled as W-E?
When she says we,
I'm already lost again.
I asked if she spoke French. Parlez-vous français?
Oh, she wasn't going, oi.
So, je parle.
I speak French.
Un peu.
Un peu pour moi.
Well,
Enchanté, bienvenue.
just don't speak to me in French, and I'm the one that watches you live, so I won't know what's going on. I don't much like now. Just kidding. No, but you guys are trying.
Well, so we just had that.
Any favorite Christmas song? Any song request? Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see them. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit breathe. They will have some pumpkin chocolate merrily. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let the joy fill the halls and the rocking around. I thought there was more to it. It looks like it goes back and does it. But I just want to quickly say something here, and then Slavic Christmas welcome. I've done a version of this where I say, how do I do it? Here again, I'm a feeling when you hear voices singing. Oh, there was a way that a choir that I was in did that, but I can't. I've already forgotten what it was. But thanks for letting me try and remember.
Okay.
And pumpkin as opposed to pumpkin,
They didn't want that P sound in there.
or the M,
Or the
the M.
They want
We were talking about click speak earlier. If you do that, I'd be curious to hear you do it next time I tune into your video because, yeah. Song request welcome. Remember to hit the like. Glad to have you here.
Yes. Don't
Here,
forget
the
to
dog, the pommy I was mentioning about. 1 minute. Now he's not. Well, he's kind of smiling, but he's not panting because he's like putting on a serious face for you. Don't know if that date in December that I mentioned in one of my earlier comments. Yeah. And thank you for saying beautiful. I don't know, but whatever you see, man. Awesome.
do something with.
Oh, this is going to be a treat. Yes. Well, how did you know how to play?
Oh,
I told him to. I and his sister said, "Go downstairs and play piano."
that's right. I've had some teaching from a teacher, professors. I play a lot. I'm mostly self-taught. I have music I like.
I wanted to ask you, what age were you when you started?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
she doesn't play piano. That I know.
Somewhere. I think I first started playing the piano like when I was 5. But
what?
I took some lessons.
He's in his 60s now. That's quite younger than I thought.
Seriously, it's been a little bit on and off.
But more off than on.
Yeah, more on and off. But
that's what I meant.
I don't have as much time to play as I used to.
Stroganoff, Rachmaninoff. Oh, you're gonna have some interesting things to say in yours tonight, eh? Go look up, click open, hit that. You can find us in your subscriptions. You can tell people that. Recent subscriptions, hopefully it will show to them. Hit this like and subscribe is what I was trying to say the other day. Like and subscribe. Come on, everybody, hit that like. Oh, you just left. I'm blown away. Literally, it looks like you left. Laptop. How great thou art. How great You're like, what? She's like, what? Why are you showing your electronics? One of those. Looks like it has a. It's just the shape
Yes.
of it.
It's this is a difficult instrument to play. No, there's nobody there.
No, I think she is because Ozo came in since she left. So it also might be that she tried to like, but it didn't stick either because I know I asked like 5 times. But
well.
I'm glad that you're here though too.
I
It's just
enjoyed
people
it.
like to see it after. But yeah, so it's a laptop. I think you heard me saying that.
Yeah, the sound quality.
I don't know.
Sound quality's not as good
why
as
it-
with the cell phone. I don't think.
I mean, it's however it shows for you. I don't know why you're asking about vertical or horizontal, but let's say a little bit of both.
Well,
But you have a large view, man. We have large view, man. Anyway, just kidding. Yes, largely. I can't help it if I'm a little Buddha. What can I say? So beautiful. This is my soul, my savior. Oh, that's the lyrics.
yes. Thank you. Je suis très
This is
content
our soul.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm
you
glad
guys
to-
in your French again.
Oui.
Oi.
Notre français, le français est une belle langue.
Really?
Langue. Yes, it's a nice language.
You don't have another song request
Oh.
or another instrument request? We might have it.
Another instrument request.
Well, we do have a few.
It's true.
It's true that we have a few.
Hey, where's the rain still?
How about you? Oh, I don't want to bring the rain into it. Quick. sound is huge. Or can you play that song you did on a different instrument? She's wanting to hear it again.
Oh, okay.
Should be looking at the comments. Why do I have to moderate you so much?
I could get my A flat.
What is this? This is funky.
That's
A curly one. Oh, it's a thin stick. Are you going to teach me how? Oh, we'd love to. Oh, we definitely both could, but I can teach you the basics and have the stronger need and desire. Stick around for a few moments. Do you have a piano or a keyboard? If not, it might be helpful to get one before I do that. It's essentially the same instrument. This way, on here. Sweetening? Soothing is what I would say. Is that what you mean? Give me some sugar if you like some sweet tea. One time tea. Pretty sweet as you are. Do you mean soothing? Or summoning? Does the date in December posted about me name? Yes. I hear I'm playing music well. Just not walking. Yeah, virtually. I hate to be waiting. I have a couple of mini virtual lessons, kind of mini-ish, posted in my live streams already. So you can try and find those. They're fairly recent, especially one of them. I almost feel like you may have been briefly on that video. No, maybe not, because I don't associate with them. Yeah, you can check those out for a start. Having an instrument helps as well. And yeah. How sweet the sound. You see, who's great, then Lord, my heart to me, my soul, the hour of flesh
when we been here 10,000. We're not going to run much longer. We've been rolling a while. Shining in the sun. You can see other videos. If no less day to sing a praise, then will be good. Almost a similar crowd great by you're welcome to check out the other content. The first part of this was parts of this episode, but there was some stuff in it. You're welcome to see it, and or like the other live streams. But if you gotta go, you can come back to this one while we're live. And I think you can leave. We'll probably be finished by then. Yeah, that sounds a lot like Great Art. I didn't realize. Okay, well that made it worth it, I would say. We've got not 59. What?
Yeah, I was playing for a little over an hour.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I see. Okay.
And, it is already 1:42.
Only?